Hi, this is Srinivasa Tirunagari. In the last class, we discussed about basic select statement. In this class, we will see arithmetic expressions and null values in select statement. Topics covered: arithmetic expressions in select statements, null values in select statements. The meaning of null is undefined, not known, unknown. All those things are null value. Null is equivalent to unknown, not defined, etc. We'll see. The objective is you will be able to use arithmetic expressions in select statements after completing this class. So arithmetic expressions are used. Sometimes you may need to modify the way in which data is displayed, or it may be required to perform some calculations, or look at what-if scenarios. In these scenarios, you will use arithmetic expressions. An arithmetic expression can contain a column name or list of columns, and a number values, a constant numeric values, or arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators. The basic arithmetic operators are plus, minus, asterisk or star, slash. Plus indicates addition, minus operator indicates subtraction, star or asterisk indicates multiplication, slash is used for division. So these are available, which I have shown in the previous slide. They are available in ANSI SQL. You can use arithmetic operators in any class except from class. If you are using date data types in an expression, you can only use addition and subtraction operators only. Let us take an example using arithmetic expression or arithmetic operators in select statements. In this example, I am retrieving last name, salary, and salary plus 300 from employees table. These are the columns. Last name is a column, salary is a column from employees table, salary is also a column from employees table, but I am adding $300 to salary for each record, for every record in this employees table. Look at this result set. We have last name, salaries, and salary plus 300. This is the column name. This is derived column. This column is not present in the table, but this is an expression, arithmetic expression. And salary for King, you observe this first record, King. The salary is 24,000. And salary plus 300 is 24,300. The salary is being added to 300. I will execute this query in SQL Developer and I will show you the result. Look at this. Last name, salary, salary plus 300. They are the column names. And first row, King is the last name. Salary is 25,000. In the third column, 300 is being added to that salary. Salary is the column name plus 300, that column value plus 300. It is, in this case, it is first record. In this case, it is 25,300. Okay. Rules of precedence. Multiplication and division occurs before addition and subtraction. That means multiplication and division have higher priority than addition and subtractions. Operators of same priority are evaluated from left to right. Parentheses are used to make it more clear. Look at this example. Operator precedence. We have selecting last name, salary, and salary is multiplied by 12 and added 100. This is an expression. You look at this. 12 star salary plus 100 is an expression in the select list. So From employees, I am selecting all these things, last name, salary, and this one. The display is like this. Look at this. Last name is displayed, salary is displayed. In the third column, the expression is the heading, and this is the result. So in this case, when you look at the precedence of operators, first multiplication has the highest priority. In this expression, salary is multiplied by 12. That will happen first, and the result is added to 100, and the result is displayed like this. Okay. In this example, 24,000 is multiplied by 12, and the result is added to 100, and the result is shown in the first column, first row. I will demonstrate this query consisting of last name, salary, and this expression 12 star salary plus 100. Execute this. You will get look at this. 25,000 is the salary of employee King, and in this expression salary is multiplied by 12. 25,000 into 12, that is 300,000, and that is added to 100. The result is 300,100. Okay. Similarly, Kocher gets 18,000 his salary, and it is multiplied by 12, and the result is added to 100. In this example, clearly says that first multiplication happens, then addition takes place. Look at another example. In this example, I am using an expression with parentheses. Select last name, salary, and the third column is an expression 12 star salary plus 100. This salary plus 100 is written in parentheses. So this will evaluate first. First salary will be added to 100, and the result is multiplied by 12. In this case, the precedence is first it takes parenthesis. Whatever there inside the parenthesis will be evaluated, then the result is multiplied by 12. I will execute this query in SQL Developer and show you the result. So in order to execute query, you click on this green button and you will get the result. Look at this. King's salary is 25,000. This expression is evaluated like this. First 25,000 is added to 100, and that becomes 25,100, and that is multiplied by 12, and the result is this 300,200. That is the result. So here first salary is added to 100, which is written in the parenthesis. Inside parenthesis, whatever is there, that expression is evaluated first. That has highest precedence, and then it is multiplied by 12. This way the expression is evaluated. Defining null values. A null value can be defined as a value that is unavailable, unassigned, unknown, or inapplicable. Null meaning unavailable, the value is not available, unassigned, unknown, or inapplicable. Null is not equal to 0, or it is not same as 0 or a blank space. Selecting columns having null values. Look at this example. In this example, I am selecting last name, job ID of the employee, salary, and commission percent. Commission PCT is the name of the column. This indicates percentage commission given to an employee from employees table. The result is shown here. Look at this. King is the last name. His job ID, his designation is additional president, and his salary is $24,000, and commission percent, it is null. It indicates that null. It doesn't get any commission. Look at this record number 12. It's the name, last name is Zlotsky, and he's a salesman, and his salary is $10,500, and he gets a commission percentage 0.2%. Similarly, you look at this record number 13. Last name is Abel. Abel is a salesperson, sales representative, and his salary is $11,000, and he gets a commission of 0.3%. The query can be executed in SQL Developer, and the result is shown here. Look at this. King is a job ID is additional president. He gets $25,000 and he doesn't get any commission. And similarly, you go to one second. Let me see any record. Yes, we have records. Russell, look at this. Russell is a salesman. His salary is 15,000 and he gets a commission of 0.4%. Okay. So if the commission percent is a column, it doesn't have any value. It indicates null. That means unassigned, no value at all. Null values in arithmetic expression. If an arithmetic expression containing a null value, it will be evaluated to null. That means an arithmetic expression consisting of a null value, the result of that arithmetic expression is null only. Look at this example. Select last name, comma 12 into salary into commission percent from employees table. You will get null values because commission percentage is null for King, and you will get this expression is evaluated to null. Okay. I will demonstrate this query and execute in SQL Developer. What I will do, this is a SQL Developer, and I just highlight this statement and click on this button. You will get the result. So look at this. King doesn't get any. This expression is evaluated to null. That's why we got null. So look at this. If you continue scroll down, you will get some values. Russell gets 0.4% actually his commission is. So salary multiplied by 12 into commission is gets 70. This expression is evaluated to 72,000. That means if the commission percentage has a value, then the result is also will get some value. Otherwise, if the commission percentage is null, the result is evaluated to null. Thank you very much. Talk to you in the next class.